Frank Caliente. Frank, how are you, man?
Tony Blunder. Enjoying Tony Blunder show. Carrie and Tony Blunder.
How are you, Frank? Good to see you, man.
Good.
You always look the same, man. Every time I see you.
Well, I mean, the last couple times, because I'm down 30 pounds from the times you saw me before.
You got shorter too. Did you lose height too when you lost the weight?
That's part of it.
It's not the width; it's the height. I think.
All right. Why did I agree to this?
I don't know.
What?
Why did you agree to this? You go on all these other shows. Who do you know better in the city than me? Who's got more history with you?
Unfortunately, nobody. That's part of the problem.
I know.
If he did, he'd call them right now.
Yeah, I'd be like, they're going to text me any minute and be like, why did you do Bruno?
We got history, man. I knew you when you were working at the Comedy Electric Light Show in Hermosa Beach, whatever the hell
I
that
thought you were
club
going to
was.
go Industrial Light and Magic. That's what you call it sometimes.
Frank Caliendo, you see him on ESPN. He's in Atlantic City this weekend at Borgata, right? Tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah. And you can follow me on Twitter at Frank Caliendo.
Are you following me, by the way?
Yeah, of course.
I thought so.
I'm going to ask you to
Just wanna
retweet some stuff today.
I will. I always retweet your stuff.
Yeah.
I retweet Harry stuff.
Did you see
Why
those
wouldn't
Morgan Freeman vines?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't seen your Morgan Freeman.
I always retweet your stuff, but I haven't seen anything in the
I
last
don't watch
year.
Vines. I hate Vines.
But it's Morgan Freeman narrates himself. There's nothing beats Morgan Freeman open up a refrigerator and that's when he realized he had no milk for his cereal. And soon Morgan Freeman would be heading to the grocery store. Well, that's just the way it was. That's the kind of stuff that I've tried. I found out a reason to do Vine. The agents and
you don't do it in your car driving though, and holding it while you're driving.
Selfie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I do.
Really?
No, these are first person where you're looking at something. But I will now for that. That'll be my Tony Bruno selfie. You suck. Do something.
Wow. Now, the Morgan Freeman's great. Your Charles is dead on. I mean,
It's
everything.
very good. I always enjoy talking to you about just about anything in the world, Tony. I listen to the show in intervals because I can only take it for so long.
Me too.
But let me just say, I enjoy your perspective on things.
Well, thank you.
I'm lying through my teeth right now. I can't stand you. It's all really ridiculous.
I love his pronunciation of certain words.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon character from the 1970s.
That's ridiculous.
Now, I've seen you with Charles, so he's cool with you. Because
he's
Charles
great.
is cool with anything.
He's great.
But there are people that you do who don't like it. Right? Now, Jim Rome, you do a great Jim Rome, and I know you and John, you were doing Madden, and your Madden is dead on. And I talked to John about it. He wasn't very happy.
He turned around when he met me at the Super Bowl. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
And I make his grandkids laugh. He's
Yeah.
like, I get it. No. This guy makes small children laugh. He's a saint, kind of like Drew Brees. I hope he leaves a better tip. Somebody's just telling me about that story.
That was a takeout. Over
I
there.
know, that's ridiculous. Yeah. How bad is that somebody says that? It's like, I usually do about the same thing.
Right.
I throw in a couple of bucks because I figure if they know.
Yeah, we're going to
who
leave
I am.
$100 for a takeout.
Yeah.
I think he left like a 10% tip, 8%.
Yeah,
tip
I
on
thought
a
it was
takeout
$3 or something like that. But it's like most people give nothing.
Right, right.
So it's like you didn't really do anything above your
You
normal
handed the
job.
bag to me on the counter.
Right. If you're at Starbucks, somebody gets a quarter or the leftover change.
Right.
Yeah.
So to add $3 onto a charge is actually you're making the effort to say thank you.
Yeah,
At
I
least
agree.
So I was going to get to that. I was going to cover it. I was going to.
Frank Caliendo, of course.
Incredible.
Yeah, give me a little.
How great is that? You're interrupting. That was just a pause from the last time we talked. Bruno, get it through your dome. What is your problem? Dude is moving around like he's having a panic attack. It's not that funny.
It's always great. I'm sorry, I interrupted your pause. Always great to see you, Jim.
Arugula. Probably the greatest lettuce in the history of the world. Who needs iceberg lettuce when there's arugula? Bruno, underneath the desk. Look, you're not the same program you used to be where you used to get worried about being fired every time I did this.
Well, I'm still in that situation. It never changes, Frank.
Incredible.
I know. Jim. Thanks for the Vine. Speaking of Vine, does Jim Rome get part of the Vine now since he started giving out Vines on his listeners?
Definitely will be part of it. Coming up later on the program, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, what do you think about the show here today? That's going to be Buick. Shaq, how do you even fit in that thing?
He doesn't fit in that thing. I've discussed that many times.
Magical.
Now, who else? Now, you got some other new characters.
Gruden's the big one.
Yeah, I haven't heard your John
I'll tell you
Gruden.
what, man. I watch that stuff, and I see Shaquille O'Neal in that Buick That's magical. He's a regular David Coppertone there, man. I've never seen somebody so big. He's like Dino from the Flintstones popping his head through there. I'm waiting for the Great Gazoo to show up. Remember that guy, the Great Gazoo? That guy was one of the best characters. Voiced by Harvey Korman, man. Remember that guy? That guy couldn't stop laughing when Tim Conway would do something on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Hey, Tarico, you remember the Carol Burnett show, man? That was some
Mike
good
Tirico's
stuff.
here?
Yeah, well, I don't do the voice, man.
okay.
I just call for him.
He's in Ann Arbor, I think, or Flint, or someplace in Michigan. He lives.
Who does?
Mike Tirico.
Does he really?
He lives in Michigan, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm from Sandusky, Ohio, man, but I love Tampa.
I know you
Won
do.
the Super Bowl down there, man.
I know. I remember you with the Raiders.
That's pretty good stuff right there. And I was with the Raiders when I was in Tampa. There's no Tampa Bay Raiders.
No, you were with the Raiders first, and then you were traded.
Of course
to
I was. And I don't even know if you're paying attention anymore.
I'm
Hey,
not
remember
paying
when you used to be in that video game, man?
Yeah.
You still bring that up every 5 minutes?
No, like once a week now.
Still tell people, hey, I was in the Madden game, man.
Are you gonna? You're
I
gonna
just
come
made
in
Tony.
here?
I just made Tony Bruno blush, man.
You're gonna disrespect me? Do I
I
disrespect
thought it
your
was
career,
great.
Frank?
Do you
I
remember-
disrespect your career and your greatness when you were?
Yes,
you had your
constantly.
own room
Remember
in Vegas.
Everything in here, but it's fun because I do enjoy your show. But it is the first thing I did. I came in and you called me a Smurf, essentially. You're
No,
like,
I didn't.
What do you live in a mushroom house?
Came up and knocked your Dr. Pepper 10 off, or whatever the hell you're drinking. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Tonight and tomorrow night at the Borgata.
And then we're gonna brawl afterward.
Exactly. We're gonna throw down outside of the hall.
You and me, get me a couple of Mel Kiper Juniors in. Todd, 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 Todd. I have to disagree with what you're going on here. Frank enjoys being on the show, giving you a little bit of gruffness, trying to enjoy, figuring out when you guys are going to enjoy yourselves, have a nice cold Diet Dr. Pepper, talk it over, become friends once again, get out from under the table from the Jim Rome impression. You'd be hard-pressed to tell me otherwise. I can never finish. I never know what to say at the end.
Frank Caliendo. He's at Borgata tonight, Atlantic. Tonight, one show tonight and another show tomorrow, right?
Yeah, just
What's
one
with
tonight,
the one
one
shows, man? You used to do like 2 and 3 a night.
You know what? The second time out here, I did. A different economy back then.
Different
But,
economy.
Yeah.
People don't stay up late in Atlantic City on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, it was still 2 shows. A lot of people.
What
only
time's
do
the show
one.
now? It's not an early show, right?
I think 4:15 this afternoon we start.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know.
that's good.
Just
Just go on for hours.
look at it's their Twitter is at Borgata AC. I think they're the Borgata.com. You can find the information on FrankCaliendo.com. My Twitter's at Frank Caliendo. If you can't spell Caliendo, it's the letter C, the word alien, and the word do.
Will there be a couple of free passes for Bruno?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
always. Yeah, he's not coming. He's got better stuff to do.
If you follow him on Twitter, he'll go.
He
I am
follows-
following
he does
him on
follow
Twitter.
me.
I've been following him forever.
He was following me before Twitter existed.
Yeah, I was following him back when it was MySpace.
You still have your MySpace
we used
page?
to MySpace each other. We were on Prodigy, going back and forth when we dial up. I remember. Tony Bruno's on. Let's have some talking going on here.
Frank, he's the thing. I got to say this about Frank, not because he's here and because I know him forever. This guy would come into the studio at 6 a.m. and say, "What time you want me in?" I say 6 o'clock. He'd be there at 6 in the morning in L.A.
Yeah, I was
You're the hardest working man I've ever met.
pretty dumb back then.
I know. You're a Packer fan. Packers any good?
They got Aaron Rodgers. There's always anytime you got Aaron Rodgers on your team, man, you got a chance to win. I don't care what your defense looks like. The magical prowess of a guy like an Aaron Rodgers. I'll tell you what, the only thing that can beat an Aaron Rodgers is a bad set of referees. Remember that one last year? Those referees were so bad. They were good at being bad. I'm trying to be negative about something. It just doesn't happen, man.
That was the best bad call in football.
Best bad call I've ever seen. I'll tell you what, if you could win an award for bad calls, that was the best bad call in the history of bad calls. I don't know if you made that up, if you heard me do that bit before, man, but we think on the same wavelength. I'll tell you what, man, maybe our brains were switched at birth or something like that. You ever see that happen?
That's Harry Mace.
Babies get switched at birth, Bruno? It's
I've
not
never
like
seen that, no.
that was turning into Jim Rome on accident.
Yeah, he just morphed from Gruden right into Jim Rome.
I'll tell you what, all the voices, man, they start to sound alike as soon as you get them close together.
Yes.
You realize they're not that much different.
Frank
Ridiculous.
Caliendo. Love. It's great. Always great seeing you. I may come down there and heckle you tonight. man.
Then I'll come back at you, Stephen A. Smith. I have no idea what you're even talking about over there, Tony Bruno. I enjoy some of your stuff on the radio, but watching you in person is undeniably and indubitably ridiculified.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say about that.
Frank Caliendo, watch his Vine. Follow him. Give him a Vine. Thanks for the Vine. And
He's got almost 130,000 followers, Tony.
does he really?
Yeah.
I only had 20,000 a year ago. I started doing it more.
You're
and
blowing
figured
up,
it out.
man. Blowing up.
Incredible.
Go out. We have to leave now. Go
How
see
about
Frank
more arugula?
No, give me a
Isn't
more.
that arugula? Isn't that an island somewhere in
Yes.
Mexico or something like that?
Our own
Arugula?
John Lamb just went there for his honeymoon.
Arugula, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to take you. Come on, remember the Beach Boys did that one, didn't they, man? Remember the Beach Boys, man? They actually play all their songs on a beach.
Yeah.
Hey, Tarico, did they?
Why do you keep calling out for Mike Tirico?
I'm
He's
trying
not
to
here.
find him, man. Where is he, man? You want to? Hey, Bruno, you'll fill in for anybody, man.
Thank you. Frank, good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks, guys.
Frank Caliendo at frankcaliendo.com. Go see him at the Borgata. He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
And follow him on Twitter at Frank Caliendo.
Hilarious.
Oh, great.
Is your brother still your agent?
He's never been my agent.
Oh,
He
okay.
runs the website.
All right, just wanted to check.
Is
Must
your
see if
brother your
I
agent?
wanted to see if you've broken up with your brother, if there's any like family drama.
No, he's a doctor now.
Beautiful.
Didn't get a degree or anything. I don't know.
Frank Caliendo. Hey.